question was, would you feel comfortable posting pictures of dead adults and mutilated corpses for maybe the morgue if you felt like morgue should be outlawed? Would that be appropriate? Curious.
Well, the morgue part was ridiculous, but as far as the ending of racism, showing people what the ugly truth of racism in order to end racism, the same with the Nazi Holocaust. All the people went to the camps and got to see what was actually going on, and they got to see pictures.
Well, those are adults. You got to admit,
yes.
No children were there. Children weren't there seeing what was going on. Those were Army members. Those were all adults. I'm talking about, is this appropriate for 4- and 5-year-olds that are in the passenger seats of cars just driving down the street? Do you think it's appropriate to put these kind of images in their heads?
Yes, because I've never seen a young child who's ever been afraid. The children are always the ones who are honest. Mommy, what happened to that baby? They're never had their
You don't
lips.
think it might traumatize any of them?
No, I've never seen that.
Well, you've never seen it. I mean, have you done case studies on the psychology of the children affected by these images?
We have children who we raise going at Halloween, dressing up as zombies and all these other bloody, mutilated figures, yet we're afraid to show them what happens to a child that's in the womb because it doesn't have the right to life like everyone else. So I think Halloween shows more disgusting, filthy things to a child than this will. That will traumatize them more than this will.
Okay, well, you heard it here first, equating this with the Holocaust and Halloween. Not quite sure I make the connection, but thank you for making a statement and standing up for your beliefs. I can't say I agree with you, but I got to give you props for at least sticking up for your subject. All right, good luck. Who are you representing, a church or something here? Or?
Well, we're non-denominational, so many different churches come together against abortion.
All right. Now, how would you respond to maybe the critics that would say, this isn't really appropriate for maybe children in their cars driving by with mom and dad? How would you respond to that?
Well, we would respond that murder is disgusting. That's why our pictures are disgusting. And we're not out to go to kids. We don't go to elementary schools. There's mostly adults here. And in World War II, after Nazi Germany, death camps were open. They charged every man, woman, and child through the death camps to see what they allowed to happen. That's what we're doing here in our country.
Interesting. You know, I'm picking up on a theme here because one of the other gentlemen used the Nazi camp sort of analogy. Personally, I don't see it. I think it's kind of apples and oranges myself, but I understand that that's your position. So let's just have a hypothetical. Let's say I'm the biggest fan of pornography and I want to legalize pornography for the coffee stands, coffee shops. Would it be appropriate for me to show pictures of couples fornicating on the side of the road because that was my position? How would you...
According to the Supreme Court, they have judged that's obscene. They have judged that this is legal.
But let's forget about the Supreme Court. I'm asking you personally, how would you feel about me using imagery that might be disturbing to some people in order to get my position across? How would you...
The First Amendment right, I would agree you have a right to do it.
Well, you heard it here first. Let's go, Jenna Jameson. Let's go. Hey, I got an idea. This is awesome. Porn for everything.
In Paris, and they going gorillas, huh?
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's good.